It's recording live, man.
Yo, it's your boy Rambo is talking here right now on the Sweet Talking Podcast, the podcast where everyone and everything is sweet. I am your host for today and all days. Big Rambo is talking. I'm here with my co-host, Big Tyree on the brand.
Tyree on the brand here. We got a special guest here today.
Special one, the big
Would you like
man.
to introduce yourself to the camera, to the people?
StraightBernz.
StraightBernz.
You mean straight though? Why are you saying you're not on a bendy thing?
Nah, bro.
You're not on a bendy thing.
They say that as well.
What does it mean though?
MBbants. Why is it
MBbants. I like that alliteration there.
MBbants would be a...
Where do you get that name from though? Where did it come from?
Yeah, it is.
StraightBernz.
Just straight narrow, you get me?
I related the word straight to myself, innit? Because certain times...
Heterosexual.
Not even the sexuality thing.
Gotta let man them know, man.
Certain reactions that I tend to have a straight face. Like for instance, situations where you may think that you would expect to cry. I'll have a straight face.
So like if you heard someone died, you have a straight face to it.
Yeah, but it sounds
yeah.
So yeah, that's where straight came in because I always had this face where whenever situations happen,
the resting face.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you still.
I think I cycle that as well sometimes. Like act awkwardly in terms of depending on the news. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I heard the StraightBernz thing.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Talk to me about this YouTube thing, videos thing. How did you start, man? Because
we went same school together, dude. I never had a clue you was gonna do all of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are the quiet thing,
what it is? Yeah, no, it is. It was time ago. I remember in sociology, someone must have said about Bernz been doing these videos. The first video I ever saw was when you was in the shop, and then I think you didn't have a top on the side, and you must have ran out or ran in one of that one. Yeah, that's the first one I ever saw. Still,
he's doing it when he's in school.
I kept it low key.
But obviously I was going in it.
Yeah, it was going. Yeah.
Oh,
I think you were there for a bit still.
Was that?
I was still doing it.
Oh yeah, you
must have been early.
He was a come in the common room, don't say too much.
Yeah, he was quiet guy. I never knew he was a guy. Lidge was quiet still, but yeah, tell us about that. Talk on that.
So I think my first ever video was 2018. But no, let me go all the way back.
All the way back. Go on.
Alright, cool. So me and my friends, I got two other friends. They also do skits as well. MBbants, Michael, JustDylan.
I know Dylan.
So cool. We started off on a YouTube thing called TheGoldenTrio. We were making videos, we were doing pranks, we'll go out to central London and do pranks and all that stuff and then we'll just go to Michael's house and edit. So we're editing like 12 hours a day in my man's crib, going back and forth every time, finding out new videos, trying to make more videos and that stuff. But it got to a point where, it was a bit tiring.
Okay.
We didn't even have a schedule for certain things. Like we didn't go out and have hobbies and all that stuff. We were just working constantly.
Okay.
So as time got by, and Michael's parents are getting annoyed because we're in the house back and forth
all the time.
Yeah, we were just brass. Like we were just tired. Yo, we can't keep doing this because we're literally every day from say like 10 a.m.
10 a.m. on a Monday
to the night to like 12 p.m. working.
So working like making videos or just editing?
Either making videos, thinking about it, editing,
in the room
and learning. That's just the main four things.
Okay.
It got tiring. We didn't feel like we needed to carry on anymore. So cool. It got to the point where we were just thinking, like this thing's long. We don't know how to progress and all that stuff. And Michael MBbants, he came with the idea to do skits. He just said it out of nowhere. And we made a skit that same day, that same night. It's on his page as well. If you go to his first ever video on his page, it's
still up there.
That's the first ever skit we did that day where we just brass off YouTube. So
the skit, was it on Insta or it was YouTube? You posted on YouTube?
It was just on Insta. We weren't really on the YouTube thing.
Okay.
We weren't, apart from the TheGoldenTrio that we
individually.
So start from there. Michael started progressively doing skits. MBbants started doing skits progressively. But at the same time, I'm going to him and I'm helping him with his videos and stuff as well. So I'm going back and forth from my house. We don't live far from each other, like 10, 20 minutes away. So I'm going back and forth helping him. So I got to the point where I was like, I can be productive as well. So I can just jump on the skit thing and so we can both just keep working and it becomes fun for both of us.
A little culture there.
Yeah, so I remember I sat on the bus and I was like, what name should I have? And then that's how I thought about StraightBernz and all that stuff.
It's always the dumb names that make the most sense.
StraightBernz, I started making my videos, if you look back at my videos, the old ones, they're terrible. Like,
we think this now.
Everyone
We think
thinks
this
that,
now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hindsight.
You see
and
the
that.
progression. That's good
Yeah,
that you
it's
think it might be
crazy.
terrible.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're doing great shit
it's
now.
terrible. Like I'm just making videos. He's making videos. We're just coming together and just working. Dylan was a late person to come in.
Okay.
He was later on down the line.
Like 2020, 2019.
Yeah, he was a bit later on. So yeah, we were just making videos constantly, and at the same time just growing. It feels weird because in that whole period, it felt like it was long.
Okay.
Yeah.
It felt like bare
Bad
years.
things were going on. And that.
Yeah.
But it's just
When you look
when I
back
think
at
about it, it's quick.
hindsight.
It was a nice little quick
Yeah.
span, yeah.
But it was just a lot of things that were going on throughout those days and all that stuff as well. So yeah, we're just progressing.
Was you happy with the progression when you look back now?
When I was a bit,
Because you started in 2018, yeah. So like for example, 2019. Was you happy with that progression in that period?
was I happy with the progression?
In that period, like 2018, 2019, when you started making those skits and
Finishing was
stuff.
dropping.
Because I think in the beginning, in terms of progression.
Let me just get off it. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I was saying so. In terms of progression, I feel like between those, like the 2018 time period and 2019 time period,
We'll just farm it.
Take off. We're gonna
Take it
man
down.
to the blue tap thing still.
Yeah, I just don't want to keep stopping, man.
Intermission,
Yeah, go on.
intermission.
Yeah, sorry. Literally going. Yeah,
Yeah, keep going.
yeah. Between that period, yeah.
between that period, I feel like I didn't understand fully what a grind is.
Okay.
But me doing YouTube Golden Trio before gave me sort of like a preview of what grind is. So when I was working at those early stages, I was getting, frustrated, annoyed. I wasn't getting the amount of views that I was getting and all this stuff. And it's annoying. I think it generally happens to everyone when you're, entering something. But as time progressed, and I just told myself I thought to myself, it would be worse if I didn't do it at all or I stopped completely.
Okay.
So I had the mentality just to keep going on.
Okay.
So yeah, keep going on.
Did you have this mentality as well? Did other people also instilled it into you to like carry on, be hungry, be consistent, as they always say?
Michael was in terms of into MBbants, Michael, and the way he progressed and all that stuff, it sort of
Inspired you?
made me want to keep going on as well. Because from that I was able to understand what sort of a grind is as well. I don't think I fully grasped what a grind was.
Yeah.
It's not easy, innit?
Yeah, because you got to realize there is going to be ups and downs and all that stuff as well. So
Trough.
yeah,
Volatile.
but even that's what I'm saying. When I look back now and I look at my old videos, they were terrible to what I make now. But it's all part of the process.
Grind.
Part of the
It's all
journey.
about the grind. Literally the process.
So I kept going on, and yeah, we're here today.
When would you say was your big break where you were like, Jesus, like the amount of the views or the subscribers that hit you? When was that?
One video. I think I did a train video, and
The inspectors and that.
yeah,
that was funny still.
yeah,
Was it one with Dylan in it?
yeah. Dylan's in that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. No, that one was funny still.
And then that one, I think I was solely progressing on Instagram, but that one hit on YouTube more.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then it shot up on YouTube more, and then it was getting a lot of views from that, and then it started flowing down into like my Instagram and all these other things as well.
It felt so good.
So I think it was sort of like the pinnacle stage for me. If that makes sense. And I was able to just continue
Capitalize off that, innit?
Yeah.
Did it happen quick? The followers and the YouTube subscribers, did the followers happen quickly in terms of like when you was consistent with the videos? Yeah, did you see like the followers increasing as you were like always putting out videos? Because your Insta followers and your YouTube subscribers are quite high, I would say.
Yeah.
They are.
But in terms of that, in terms of how quick it was happening, let me think.
You just woke up one day with 30K.
Yeah, it's high.
yeah.
You know what? I must have saw one time and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is quite high. And with skits as well, I never knew that was able to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's short videos, and they get us so many views. So many views,
30
bro.
second vid, like 200 bag views.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I think what went hand to hand was how consistent I was uploading the videos.
Yeah, no.
And how, the quality of those videos. Because with me, I always aspire to make the next video better than the one before.
Yeah.
And at a consistent rate. And I think the consistency allowed me to, just build up more followers and subscribers over time. That's what was
So
happening.
how many times was you uploading a week?
Damn, it was changing. There was times, when I was early stages, I was a bit lazy with it. I was uploading like once a week. This was like school time when I was in college, like once a week and stuff. But over time, it started progressing more. I was doing like 2-3 videos a week or
Steady.
just more.
2-3 videos a week.
It's making sense.
Yeah,
That's nice.
What was the response when you first started in that with people?
You know, it is
People around you now. What were they saying? This is it.
Not that I got any hate or anything, because I feel like people don't. I think the age where I was, people don't really type and give you hate like that.
Yeah.
They tend to just internalize it and just keep it in their mind most of the time. So yeah, me necessarily, I don't really receive a lot of hate. I mean, there might be like 1-2 comments and all that stuff, but yeah, that's how it is.
You're making people laugh, don't it?
Yeah,
So it's Can't really hate it, man.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta appreciate the humor.
But I think for anyone that's, you know, the beginning stage is the part, like, you know, it's sort of like your choice you have to make. Like,
There's a little period. There's a period. I know what you're talking about.
Because that's when people don't really believe in what you're doing until they see big progress. That's when
Then they want to try to hop on.
And you know what is that them followers and stuff, the majority of them happen from the other people that maybe didn't know you, then maybe the people that are around you, around you, or who knew of you before the grind or the come up. That's when they start following and stuff.
What was there any like comedians or YouTubers that besides like MB and that you was pre and that inspired you a bit and that?
Okay, yeah.
A couple of man been doing like, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing for a while. Been about for a minute, like.
In terms of like UK based or just in general?
In general, innit?
In general.
Do you watch like Desi and Drewski and all
that?
Yeah, they're hard, innit? Desi's hard.
But there was, you know, people like Don't Jealous Me who used to make
old
skits back in the day. Old school guys.
I think so.
Yeah.
Jazzy and them, man.
Yeah, they're the old school guys, and you know, it's just that sort of hood era of comedy that was starting to rise.
The hood comedy. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, me going back and forth to Michael's yard, we would just watch things and just do things, and we'll just see things relating to, you know, what area we're in basically, and skits and all that stuff. So
your skits is basically like what actually happens in reality. That's what you base it on, and what actually happens in real life.
Not all the time.
Had a bit of
sometimes I just like to tweak it a bit and make it a bit more funny to extent, but because this is how I work. I have the baseline of the skit, so the idea of the skit. So let's say police arresting a roadman.
Okay, so that'd be like the
baseline, and then I'll have things, you know, what did the roadman do? You know, is the police going to be corrupt, and you know, and all these other things that add up to make the whole skit. And then I might relate it to other people's situations. Some skits I've related to some of my friends' situations and all that stuff. And even situations I've been in, there's a major one that is crazy that I actually put in the skit the next day.
Yeah.
In fact, no, let me actually explain.
Yeah, go ahead,
There was a skit. I got car chase with gang members.
So what you was driving or?
I was driving with Dylan. We got in a car chase with gang members.
Been there.
It was like 2 a.m. and
Foot down,
40 miles, 50 miles. I'm just trying to.
How did you clock they were on you though?
It was weird because they were behind us, and then they were just driving a bit erratically to the point where we saw them at the side of us, and you can see their face. That okay, yeah, these are gang members,
and they're on you.
Yeah, and they're on us, and then we just had to drive
on blast.
Nah,
I dig.
You should say what age you're in.
Nah, dig. What? Doors locked?
Can't do that, man.
Were the doors locked?
Yeah, my doors were locked. And
Petrol full?
Petrol full.
So you was ready.
Clutch and course steady.
Everything. I'm just speeding. Bro, there was no one on the road and everything.
Okay.
And it was just dark and we're just, you know, trying to escape from
So was you driving?
I was driving.
Yeah.
But there was no space for us to be shouting and screaming or anything. Just me driving.
Everyone's quiet in that car. Like.
Everyone's crying. Dylan's like, turn left, turn this way.
Would you make shook in the time?
It was just unexpected. I wasn't really necessarily shook, but it was just so unexpected.
It's weird, but you just had to go. Your body just made you go. If you panic, you're stalling and then you're finished.
We started driving. We got to the point where, you know, there was flashing sirens, and we realised there was police on the side. So we turned into there, and then they went the other way. And they
okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you done a little shimmy, called their bluff.
You do need the police sometimes, man.
Nah, but yeah, but from that, I was like, cool, let me put that in the skit the next day. So I made that whole situation into a skit.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta make nothing into something.
That's big.
It's big. That's what side humor is, you know. It's just making something into nothing. I mean, making nothing into something.
Yeah.
Just little things.
Yeah, I put that whole situation into a skit. It's funny, man.
What kind of stuff did you add though?
I I made me the victim, but I made me as more of a pussy basically. In that situation.
Yeah.
And Dylan was the driver, the gang member, basically chasing me down the road and all that stuff. And yeah, it got to the point where I thought they have left, but they reversed back to me. So I switched it up in the end and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I like to do basically. I just have the baseline and I just sort of add things to it, which make it different in some
Is it a
type of way.
proper creative process where you write it down, pitch, or is it just?
I barely write it down.
Barely write it down.
Barely, it's just thoughts that come to me and I just stick to it.
Yeah.
And even sometimes while I'm doing the skit, it even changes sometimes.
So like this will look better. Or this
Yeah.
will
So
go
that's what
better,
tends to happen sometimes as well.
How was it getting comfortable in front of the camera? Was it hard?
Do you know why this? In terms of me doing the YouTube thing before with my friends, I feel like it did a lot because we were making prank videos where we'll go central London and we'll do like a dead man prank basically.
on the floor and that.
But that at the same time was a progression of my confidence because we can do it in front of people. It wasn't easy at first. We were scared at first, but we were doing it. And over time, our confidence was building to where
You just push through.
Yeah. Nowadays, in terms of when I do skits in front of people and all that stuff, it's not.
You're not
I
phased?
don't really care.
Yeah.
Because I know what I want to do.
That's amazing. That's amazing to reach that level of confidence. Yeah.
I think that's sort of one thing that can put people off is what they think, how people basically see
How
it.
to perceive it. Yeah. Definitely.
But if you just have that mentality for you saying to yourself, "Oh, cool, I'm just gonna get this skit done."
Once you get that mentality, you're immortal, fam. You just do it, fam.
Invincible, bro.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you got an end goal of what you're trying to do in it. So no one knows that end goal besides you. Innit? So when you're doing your thing, some might be laughing at you like, "Ooh, what's he doing?" But
I think that's one thing that puts a lot of people down in terms of finding their passions and all that stuff as well, because they let opinions get to them and all that stuff. And yeah, with me and my friends, we've sort of broken that barrier of how people think of us or how we may look like to other people. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we've sort of done.
That's lit, man.
Would you say that's been the hardest thing you've had during this journey of yours?
It was definitely, because there's a line of, does this guy look moist, basically?
Okay, I understand that.
That's where it was.
I understand.
And how would I look like in front of, people, my peers or other people that all that stuff. But
you don't want them to take you for funny, man.
You know
what I'm saying?
Why does that happen to us? Why do we always think, what do other people think? Like, why has that been conditioned into us?
I don't know.
I feel like
it's a weird one.
It's a human thing, but it's definitely more of a black thing as well. Like,
I hate
man, just trying to, the man, I'm trying to be sturdy,
because,
all the time.
All the time. Like, they don't give it a rest. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because there's sort of like a common way of how,
we should be. Yeah.
And it's weird for someone to divert into a different one. It becomes a bit weird for them.
To people that are diverting are being more successful though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It's true.
Step out of your comfort zone.
You gotta step out of your comfort zone.
That's what it is. Yeah.
You have to.
Literally, the man in the party just in the corner, just ain't even trying to bust a 1-2 skank, not even a 1-2 shake legs. You know what I'm saying, fam? They're just all shook up.
I'm that guy though, man. I'm scared of looking stiff. Still.
No, but you're not scared of what people think though. You're just
I'm just not. I ain't got the dance moves.
Yeah. The man, I can't really dance. You see the man dancing. He's having his time. You know what I'm saying? But talk to me about this YouTube thing now. Yeah. How did this move on to YouTube? Like.
I was making my skits on Instagram, I'll post them on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Hey, I heard
same time and
same time as well. So slowly and slowly, that was getting numbers until that video I was talking about the train. That's when it shot, and I don't know.
Was it IGTV at this point?
Or there was IGTV, but I wasn't using it.
Using it, just doing your thing.
Normal thing. From that video, my next videos, in terms of how much subscribers I was gaining back, it was becoming a lot. Yeah. It was so weird. Like in 1 week, I would have gained in 1 month, I would have gained like 10k subs.
Yeah. On YouTube.
On YouTube.
In what month?
In 1 month. It was becoming repetitive.
He's like, okay.
To the point where I think I got
them now.
80k.
So what are you on subscribers now? You're on 100k?
Just slightly above 100k.
You saying you got that plaque?
Yeah, is that
what's that saying?
That's amazing.
Man.
That's amazing. The plaque is a lot.
What you saying? Looking sturdy.
Yeah, it's there still.
Is it heavy?
You know it's looking sturdy still.
Oh my god! Now, well done to that. That plaque must have felt nice, though, man.
Yeah.
What did they just send it as soon as, or you have to do a little?
Just
application or something. Okay.
You just got to wait like 2 weeks and then they give it to you and all that stuff. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, 100k to milestone still. What's the next plaque after that? 200 or something?
A mil.
Yeah, that's the next one. Yeah, that's the gold one. Is it real gold? I think it must be in it.
I don't know. You saying you're on the road to 1 mil then?
Yeah, here and there.
You're on the road to 1 mil, boy.
See, man.
Where's your end goal? Or do you just not have one? You're just going with the flow.
That's what I'm saying. I want to use what I have now to build other things that I want to come through, basically. So
Yeah, what are those?
I want, I'm in the process now of, making a brand. You know the brand that I'm not gonna say the name.
MM thing.
Yeah.
My memory's sick.
I'm bringing that back, but not a way just to make money and all that, but the impact that I want to create from that brand.
Yeah.
Basically.
So it's like kind of clothing, like food, like clothing. Okay.
Yeah. And I want to keep that separate from
You're gonna do the same name.
Yeah. Same name. But I'm gonna keep that separate from my skits and YouTube and all that stuff.
But you can just wear it in your video. People are gonna see it. It's a lot of eyes watching your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I really want to push out right now. Still.
In terms of what about acting and that?
Acting,
You looking to do any like proper active roles or?
I don't mind if the opportunity is there, then I'm there for it.
Yeah.
But in terms of a vision for the acting route, that's what I don't have. That's what I'm letting my other things come into place.
Okay.
So those are the things that I want to create impact, what I have a vision for, basically. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to push out more.
So do you like other these like, for example, businesses or like these, I don't know, but like people come out to reach for you to like maybe be in types of videos or something for you? Has that
Me
happened?
personally, I barely join out with people's videos. I don't know why. I just don't do it. There's probably a selective amount of people that I join their videos in.
What about the promos and that?
Promos I barely do as well, because I feel like there's sort of like a worth thing when it comes to promos. For instance, if I was doing these £20 promos, the same man could tell a next man that, man, Bernz just did me a £20 promo. That's your worth to literally just go down.
You can never go up from there now.
I just hold off on do I have. If I need to do it, then I will do it, but I don't.
£20 promo, so they give you £20 to do a video or something?
Nah, like post something on your story or something.
Oh, okay.
But then that becomes a problem for your worth. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just try to stick away from that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily do it. Because I don't feel like I need to do it in a sense.
You're just on your own role and that, fam.
So I chill with that one.
So as all three of you, do you lot do most of your videos together and that? I see you lot integrating a couple new people and that.
Yeah.
Couple, what are these? Just people from the ends, all your friends and that? Like, it's not even
We all live close. It's weird. We all live like 5-10 minutes away from each other.
It's organic.
How did you guys get in contact with David Bummy? Because I've seen him in all you guys' vids.
That would be with MBbants Michael. I think he approached him.
MBbants approached.
No, sorry, David approached MBbants.
You must have just saw, because what is, I don't even know what MB's on now, but it must be a high amount of subscribers now as well, isn't it?
He's on like, I think nearly close to like 300k.
Yeah. Because I must have saw something as well. He was with Big Nasty and these all other guys.
Yeah, he's doing his thing still.
He's doing his thing, innit? He's fully been recognised.
He's doing his thing.
Fully.
So that just keeps on inspiring you, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Like you're kind of.
He knows his lane. He knows where he's going.
Yeah,
in that sort of area.
Because he's done a proper BBC
he's
role,
on
innit?
BBC,
He's done acting.
Big Nasty. He's got a lot of things coming his way still. He's on a road to where he needs to be at, basically.
So would you say like you're trying to catch him on a competitive thing, or you're just I'm trying to go, you're trying to do your own
thing?
thing?
From him, that's his vision. That's where he wants to be. With me, there's other things that I want to find into my life. Not necessarily the acting thing that all the way he's doing it.
Yeah. Just your own lane thing.
Yeah.
But obviously you can use each other because you're brothers, innit? So you just use each other, help each other and that.
Yeah.
I think you guys all started as one and then branched off into as these individuals doing all of this greatness.
In terms of my friendship with Dylan and Max, it was really weird, man, because I knew these guys from secondary school. We were friends like way before.
They never went Winchmore, did they?
Nah, they never went Winchmore.
Okay.
I just knew them from secondary. But we were guys that didn't really. We were guys that didn't really care what other people had to say. And because we had that mentality in the mind, we were able to create more opportunities with that. So there was even other things even before we were doing YouTube, but we were so passionate to do things and not be the same as others, if that makes sense. Because that was the one thing we didn't want to do. We always thought, even when we did the YouTube thing, we told ourselves we didn't want to be the same as the way other YouTubers are doing it. So like certain pranks that they were doing, certain sort of ways they're doing.
But what do you say was your USB then?
My USB,
It's just
I don't know,
just your personality.
Just
I
your
guess.
personality,
all our personalities just mixed together, and then we were just able to.
Beautiful concoction, funny concoction.
We see you on TikTok and that.
Yeah, TikTok's there.
How's that helped you? Like, because I know
I don't really.
are you not active on there like that?
I post when I upload my videos on Instagram and all that stuff, but I'm not really
like in it,
because I've just been so used to Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff.
Instagram,
but it's a very powerful platform still. Very powerful. I've deeped it.
What made you post your videos on Insta and YouTube? What were you trying to seek from that? Just followers on Insta, followers on YouTube?
Just attention, basically.
Okay.
Just for people to see my skits. And
on Twitter as well?
Twitter, I barely use it anymore. I don't really like Twitter.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't like entering Twitter.
Yeah,
like,
that one's there's a danger zone, isn't it?
It is.
It's a danger zone.
There's always a narrative on Twitter as well. Always. You can't give it a rest. You can't give it a rest.
I don't like Twitter at all. Not that I was holding backlash or anything, but I wasn't. It was a weird one for me. I just left out.
I think it's so hard to get attention on Twitter as well. I think it's the hardest platform to get attention on. So when you got a higher Twitter account,
it's a bit powerful.
No word.
Definitely.
What do you think of like the use of like dark humor and skits and that? Do you think like as a comedian, you'd say you call yourself a comedian basically, innit?
I can say that.
You can go anywhere. You got no limits, like because it's jokes.
Okay, I can say me personally, I don't do the dark humor thing.
Yeah.
Do you have a reason why?
One sake, my beliefs. For one sake, I don't really. I feel like it will come back to me later on in a certain way. It will come back to me in terms of the people I offend in terms of dark humor and all that stuff. So I don't really like to do that. So I just let that go, push to the side a bit. So I try to make sure I don't really offend anyone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I was to go up even more, the attention was more and the interaction was more and all that stuff, I feel like
more people to upset.
There'll be more people to upset. So I just got to keep careful with that.
Yeah, because I know they come for certain man, like I think it was Uncle Ed, them man there, like he has a couple of videos and getting backlash and that. But do you think as a comedian, like obviously as you wouldn't do it, but do you think a comedian should have like
their limits?
Yeah, or do you think it's just all out?
I feel like it should be all out.
Or is it the time we're in right now? Is it sensitive?
Yeah, definitely the time. Sorry there, but like a comedian, because look at an actor, for example, they play multiple different types of roles: the racist role, the rape role. You know what I'm saying? And a comedian, in a way, is you could say you're an actor in a way. So why should there be a limit on what you can do? Dark humor is humor at the end of the day.
It's just
so when you look at it from that way,
because cancel culture is a powerful thing. It's disgusting. The one movie, it can be brought to the internet and then it just finishes you just like that.
Yeah.
So you just got to be careful about the things you post and the type of people you sort of offend or reach out to. So that's why I try to.
Would you say you're trying to play it safe in a way not to get cancelled?
Yeah. But
do you believe in cancel culture then?
It's there. But I feel like, allegations that pop up for certain people.
Yeah.
It's funny because I feel like the people who are typing and commenting and cancelling them, they probably do the same thing, but the only difference is that
100. They're behind the screen.
It's in the light.
Yeah. I'm saying, who do you think someone's been cancelled like?
The recent one,
flatlined.
Man, there's a recent guy.
You Dutch?
I think not even Dutch. It's like he's an actor as well. I think.
Noah Clark.
Oh, Noah Clark.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Can you cancel my man, or is it just? We're just putting him on a little timeout because he's still gonna get paid. He's still getting.
It's true, but
they stopped his shows on Sky. And stuff,
Really suspended his BAFTA and that. But I'm saying,
it's a bit. Yeah, it's mad.
I thought cancel culture was real, and then I bopped out and I see man spinning something. Man, they said not to spin. I see man wearing certain clothing lines and say not to wear. So I'm thinking, is this thing really real? Or is this online still?
Only real on social media, not in real life.
In terms of cancel culture, the way I see it is, everyone's got problems, but with the person that's a celebrity always got more attention.
Yeah,
it's in the light more. So it becomes a problem. I guarantee you the same situations that a lot of people are getting cancelled for, a lot of people have done, but they're not in the light with it. So that's why I don't judge anyone when it comes to this cancel culture, or I don't indulge myself straight away just to put someone down.
You don't know the backstory.
So cancel culture is there, but you were saying how. What was the question you were saying?
About
it being a real life thing or something like that.
About the actors. What?
You saying is it just on social media basically?
Yeah. I'm saying cancel culture is slightly on just on social media. As Ramon was just saying about how people still playing the music, still basically wear the clothing line, as you were saying. I feel like it's definitely on a social media thing, because I feel like your stuff will still get played, probably even played more. To be fair, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it as cancel. I don't feel cancel culture is actually real.
In what way?
I feel like it can affect you, definitely, but there's
in-
you can't cancel
in
no
a
one.
physical way, in terms of what cancelled, in terms of you're not going to be played anymore. In terms of that, like people are not going to be watching your stuff in that way.
Definitely. Some people, I feel like some people got a lot of power.
Yeah.
In terms of Dutch situation, I feel like he's still able to make banger music. Basically.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube, he's still getting millions, bro. So
He's still
is that
signing
being
that.
cancelled?
But I think the only problem is
It's a community thing. Like
the thoughts. I heard the thoughts.
The thoughts is what's a bit different about you.
so when I see your music, what's the thought that comes to my head?
That's like nonsense or something.
Yeah.
That's the next thing.
That's what I'm saying. But when he goes outside, who's saying that to him?
Shoot,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I get that little kid out there that might say something, but he's still getting like, I can't grab a pic. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
I don't hear the cancel culture thing, but I hear the thoughts definitely. I hear that.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go out and you're thinking, like, someone's thinking something mad about me.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm sitting on the
crazy.
train.
Yeah.
People are like, why is he watching me? That's going to make me mad
I
parallel.
think
'cause-
that sort of breaks down mentally.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do, though.
Yeah.
When you're in the limelight, though, that's narratives are going to be made about you, know, whether true or false. You know what I'm saying?
So many people
And it's hard
just
to
tearing
actually,
down to
you know, win
tear
your
down, you
cases.
know? Like, people just tearing down just for the tear down. Like, people just trying to, it's mad.
Yeah, it's mad still. That's what's scary, but that's what comes with fame and success, though, man. The higher you are, the more problems, the worse the problems are, man.
What's the fame saying for you? Like, do you get stopped on the street and that? Are you at that level?
I do still.
Yeah, at that level, man. You can't even go to Tesco no more, innit?
Man, I have to.
You can't even go to Tesco, innit? Nah, man. He's getting stopped.
It's massive,
Church and
though.
that.
It's massive already.
Nah, but you may see it as a good thing, basically.
Yeah.
But to an extent,
You got to that
your
point where
privacy's
yeah.
like you don't know who to trust all the time.
Maybe when you was at 30k subs, it was nice. And 70, he was like, oh, it's getting a bit mad. Then 100k, he was like, this is
Trust
long.
in terms of what, like people who come up to you and show you love, or
Because-
what? What do you mean by that?
It's crazy. Like you might be in a certain area, or you know, certain gang members come to be like, "Yo, I rate your videos." You know, there's a lot of envy in this world. You don't know their true intentions. So you don't. Yeah, you just have to be wary. You can't really
Get too
comfortable.
Yeah.
definitely get too comfortable up in it.
I
can't.
feel you still.
You can't.
But like, you out and that, people ask for pictures and that, or they say, Bernz, what are you saying and that?
That's calm. That's fine.
You're cool with that and
Does
that.
that give you more fuel does that add fuel to your fire? People recognize it. Doesn't know.
Nah, I just find it like casual.
Yeah.
Because the way I operate, the way I move, I don't try to move like a celebrity.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
I
Yeah.
try to move like a normal person that's regular on the road that you might catch me. But it's nice having a person say, you know, I like your videos and that's cool. But
I feel like it's just recognition of you, like, oh my god, I'm actually hitting
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
You know, that's what I'm seeing
yeah.
it from that. Like,
That's
gotta
nice.
celebrate that. But
more
obviously-
time, in terms of like, I see a lot of comments that people are telling me, you know, they were in hard times, you know, they were struggling, blah blah. But the videos and all that stuff make them happy. In the sense that, those are the sort of comments I
Them
saw.
things that the ones that may keep you
Yeah.
doing it and that.
Okay.
That's big still.
Definitely.
Have you met anyone like on a big scale that when you met them, you was like, okay, I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? You walked in, you just saw flipping Rihanna, and you was like, okay, then, you know what I'm saying? And they knew your video, or they said, I seen your face and that.
It's so surprising because the way the whole internet thing works, you don't know who's watching your videos.
Okay, yeah.
True. Oh my god.
One thing I realized was Stormzy, in fact, is watching one of my
Say
videos
that.
because his friends, his boys, actually told me. But Stormzy's not really on the internet,
Yeah.
but he's got people, his friends, and that show him videos.
Yeah.
And one of his friends actually told me that, you know, Stormzy seen my video and stuff.
Okay, no, that's big. That's big.
Yeah.
That is
It's
some
true
reach,
though.
that's
Sometimes
reach.
I see my views. I'm like, wait, who? You don't even know who's watching it. You're like, I
You
don't
You
even
gotta
know.
realize, like, even if you have, you know, 500, 1,000 views, you don't know who's watching.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is
Like,
the most crazy thing. Sometimes I don't expect, you know, the type of people that watch my videos.
that's what I mean. And it's never the people you expect. You
Yeah,
send it to your boys. Well, you might watch this yet? Nah, not yet. Speaking.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you like market your videos and stuff in terms of sharing and promoting it to make people see it? For it to reach that level, was it like a high level of marketing?
I would just push it out on things like Instagram. I would send, when I was in the early stages, what I was doing, I would, you know, send my videos, ask people, you know, what do you think about my video and stuff. But that got jarring at the point. Like, I didn't even like doing it myself.
That's that stage I'm at. You just got to send it to everyone, innit? Like, this is long.
And then got to a point where I'm just like, yo, let me just keep making videos because I can see that it was progress. I think I was a certain point where I know that when I posted a video, I would gain a lot of followers back. Say like 5 or 10.
Yeah.
But
That's a nice investment.
it gets over time. The retention comes back.
Yeah.
You get like 90 subs, and then 100 subs come, and it just gets better and better. So when I realized that, I just stopped, sending my videos. Now I'm just making more. Videos
Yeah.
So your advice would be to just keep making the videos instead of keep sending it to other people.
Yeah. Just keep making it. Even if one, you get that extra like than what you get before. It's still impact.
It's like when one person shares it, it's another 5 people seeing it. So you're getting it by word of mouth as well, just by spreading. Nah, that's mad.
Mentally, I think you have to be in a place where, if you know where you want to be, just keep going at it.
Don't be focused on the numbers.
You don't be focused on numbers, definitely, because I think numbers can play a big problem in terms of the whole social media stuff.
And then confidence as well. Like, Jesus,
definitely. And when you compare to other people's vids or do this, that's what sort of puts you down.
Messes you up, takes you off the straight and narrow.
So there was nothing that was gonna ever stop you from making these videos. You was hungry.
Hungry shit.
Yeah, I was just doing it. I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, I'm saying, for the fun of it, innit?
Yeah, it was fun. So it wasn't a thing where I was slaving away.
Yeah, okay. You had a passion for it, so it felt easy.
So you're at a stage now where obviously YouTube, like, you're getting some money from it and that.
Yeah.
So do you think, if at this point now, say it's been like 3 years, if the money hadn't come in now, where do you think you'd be at? Would you still be making them, or it might have been getting a bit long right
Even
now?
before I saw something about the money and YouTube and all that stuff, I think what I was trying to enter with my platform was sort of the fame route.
Okay,
so it wasn't, because I knew that if I was to enter the fame route, money would come anyway.
Yeah.
Just keep
attention.
Yeah, so just keep just making my videos and that stuff, and then YouTube just came aside. And then I was able to know that you're able to get paid from YouTube and all that stuff.
Okay.
So that's what.
So it's not like a big thing for you.
Nah.
But at the same time, if it stopped right now, are you gonna keep going?
If it stopped right now, would I keep going?
The money.
Yeah,
you
would
would
keep going.
Yeah,
definitely.
At what point does like money start coming into, like, is there some level of subscribers, watch time? What is it
with
like?
YouTube, you need 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs,
and you need, I think it's 5,000.
4,000 hours watch time.
Watch time or something like
4
that.
hours of watch, 4,000 hours
of watch time, and
1,000
subs basically.
To start when you get your channel monetized.
Yeah. So you might actually hit the 1,000 subs, but your watch time needs to hit it, basically.
What was that like for you with the short videos though? The watch time thing.
It was quite quick for me actually.
Yeah, because people watch it maybe more than once.
Because I was getting people out from my Instagram basically.
Okay, yeah.
And then they would just go into that.
Okay.
To my YouTube, so I think it was a bit more easier for the watch time to come
back.
So say like how the video, say this pod is like an hour long. Watch time is that one. I go into that video. Does that count as I've watched it for an hour? If I even watched it for an hour?
No. It's you actually sitting there and watching it for an hour.
And YouTube clocks that.
YouTube clocks that, and then it goes into the watch time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So with the 30 seconds, that must have been banging. Okay.
Yeah, they're just coming in.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that makes sense, because I was always confused with this monetization stuff with YouTube.
I think my watch times are right still, but the sub thing is long.
The sub thing, yeah. The sub was long.
What did you have a journey to, like, say 1,000, or did it just 1,000?
I'm trying to remember. Damn.
1,000's a long time away for you still.
Now see, but that's what I'm saying. I was getting people out from my Instagram.
Yeah.
Because my Instagram had a bit.
So they came in groups,
and they were just moving. I was just moving them to that platform.
Yeah.
Just as time goes by, I was getting.
You're just moving them.
So you would advise that to put your videos on Insta and YouTube as well?
Would I advise?
No, yeah. Is that what you advise?
Yeah.
Because I want to do that. I want to do that with Nyamin.
Yeah, all platforms, innit? Use all social media. Clip it up, you put it on TikTok.
There's always different people for different platforms. I realize some people use Twitter more than Instagram.
Yeah.
So
look, MB does that. I see a lot of his videos on Twitter. Literally.
Yeah. Twitter is more,
because if you do get the retweets, then
the retweet is a bit powerful.
Banging, literally, because anyone sees it on Twitter. Literally anyone can see it, because Twitter's literally an open thing.
Definitely.
This is exciting, man. Because I'm hungry for the stuff as well to get things done. Literally.
Yeah.
You shouldn't know you're in a relationship, or you steady right now.
Bro, I don't.
You're never thinking about that.
Chill with females. I don't think I'm at that chapter yet, bro.
You're
just working.
There's no time for females on the come up.
Not really the time, but me personally, I just don't deal with females like that.
Drama.
I just don't.
So what are you trying to say? You'll be single for the rest of your life?
No, definitely not.
I'm so confused.
You just say right now he's in a zone.
If
literally, so what? There's no time for females on the come up then, no? You're in your zone. You're hungry.
On his come up.
On his come up.
I just got I don't know. I just feel like I'm not ready. I'm not chapter yet for me to go get a female.
But with the fame comes some galley. So what's that been saying? You just been saying, nah, I'm not really hearing you.
It appeals to females more, and if I was to, because females are the same.
Yeah.
You still would have to approach them first. So.
Yeah. Okay, who you are, innit? Yeah.
But I feel like in terms of the platform and all that stuff that I done, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Have you seen the change?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen changes in a lot.
Come on, man. Look at with the chacky and the trim and that. You know what's going on out there still.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's not in your journey right now.
It's not.
Yeah, nah, I feel you still.
Do you think it's easy to get lost in it?
Yeah,
the fame
definitely is. Definitely. I feel like if you don't, in terms of social media in general, because too much of anything can kill you. That's why I say.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that today.
Social media, I started realizing that, you could be on that so much that you're not thinking about your health. You're not taking time with your family. You're not doing the hobbies and all that stuff. And I was doing that at one point because I realized I was going out constantly making videos, and I didn't have time for myself. It was so weird. Like I barely saw my little sister for like. I probably saw her like 3 hours throughout the whole week.
So the same yard and that.
Yeah.
So, I didn't even see you. How old do you know?
Because
you've gone tall.
Yeah, I was here like 3 hours in a week. Weird, bro. So when I started realizing that, and I started realizing I was becoming sort of like a slave to social media, and just making that my reality and my master basically. I'm like, cool. When I was able to basically seek God and understand things, I knew that I was able to, you can't make things your master.
You master it. You got to
separate and have a schedule basically for certain things
as well. Yeah.
So yeah, that was one thing that I had to sort of switch up or change in my journey and all that stuff.
So as a social media presence, how do you escape social media? Obviously, right now you've hit a milestone, 100K. That's obviously there's still more to go, but you're at a level where you're cool. On the come up, you don't want to stop because this is what you're chasing, innit? So how do you? Was it just let me just go until I reach somewhere, then I'm gonna try to take a break, or
how do you find the balance?
Yeah, especially when your whole career is on social media. So if you went and done a little year hiatus and that and come back, they might say, "Nah, we ain't really messing with you no more."
You gotta have the mentality that people don't care about you. You don't. You gotta realize that. This was a good example. One of my guys gave me still. A person that's got bills to pay, looking after kids. Is he gonna be thinking about you throughout the whole day? He's got more other priorities, other things to be doing, basically. So, me personally, in terms of the way I operate on social media, you don't see my life. More time you're just getting skits. So you don't really see my personal life more time on the social media thing. Snapchat, you barely see me post. If you have me on Snapchat, it's peak. You're not gonna see me post. Instagram stories and all that stuff, you don't see me, my personal life. More time it's just skits and videos. So
you don't really engage in terms of...
I don't engage too much, because I feel like if I give my personal life to social media, they may sort of write the script for it.
I was saying, making a narrative.
So yeah, that's one thing I sort of kept careful of, and not to do so much. Yeah, that's
so on the come up, that was the same thing as well. Everything you're doing now was the same you was doing back then.
Yeah, it was, which is crazy. It's crazy.
Literally consistency. Yeah, wow.
Kept it since.
What about in terms of taking in all the mad things that are on social media? How do you just kind of post and then just I'm off now?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's what I literally do.
Yeah,
I post and then turn it off and go, play PS4.
Oh my god, that's how I was as well. It's literally that. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's a scary place. There's a lot going on.
Still, if you don't, manage it properly, it can generally, take a.
There's a point in lockdown where you go on Twitter every day, you're seeing a new mad thing. What?
In a sense,
what wildfires in where? Then you come on next thing, there's a hurricane, and then you're just like, this is mad. Obviously you want to be aware of what's going on in the world and that, but then you'll realize how much trauma kind of you're taking in, other people's trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. So I'm always trying to think I've always thought, I need to take a break from social media, but then part of me is like, I can't, because, you know what I'm saying, hungry shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm working, so it's like, I would like to ask how people kind of do it and that. it's a thing where you could just post and then you just kind of go about your life or try not take in too much and that. Like, it's tricky, but I guess it comes with time getting the hang of it and that, man.
Definitely. One thing I did was in terms of the people who I follow.
Yeah.
I sort of changed what I see on Instagram nowadays when I'm going through posts.
All right.
So more time I'm looking at more motivational stuff or things that will sort of encourage me. One thing I stepped away from was certain like quote pages and gossips and all that stuff.
Okay, like or something like that.
Yeah, those type of things, those type of pages, because you know, there's certain quotes like, you know, if you're 17 and you're not driving the Lamborghini,
them dumb crap, you're not winning in life or something.
Yeah, and those type of quotes, they destroy people still. I hate it. They
100 the youth as well, 100% the youth.
Because it gets them, it makes a sense of pressure basically. There's a pressure for them to, you know.
And this false idea that this is how stuff should be at 17, bro.
That's what I'm saying. On social media, everyone's life is looking sweet.
It's all facade, man. It's all crap, man.
It is.
People at 30 ain't doing this stuff, man.
Nah, it's true, man.
So I would say personally, social media does try to put this pressure on you to doing all of this, but then you just gotta know yourself and know your conditions.
You gotta know yourself. That's
literally know where you are, know where you come from, innit? Just know that not all this applies to you, man. It's so easy to get sucked into it as well. It's crazy.
One common thing that I find in social media in terms of, you know, like men like us basically, it's sort of the rapper lifestyle.
Okay,
that's it's the most appealing.
The rapper and the football, I would say.
Football as well, in some way. Yeah, but I see those as the most appealing. Everyone wants to sort of attain the luxuries that they have.
It's unattainable lifestyle. That's like the 1% or the 0.5% of what you could be. You know how many people in this world and how many rappers or footballers there are. It's just so unattainable, and they try and make it attainable through social media. It's not. It creates this false standards.
For females, it's like the whole city girl. That's it's changing a lot of females.
The bad bees and that.
I'm saying, period.
Yeah.
Nah, but I guess to some people that's like the most attainable thing. Nah, some
money or materialistic.
Nah, like if you're growing up from like us, man, they might say footballer and rapper seems realistic because it's like that's what we see. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy we was in school with, now he's a rapper. I used to see him, now he's a rapper. So it's like, and he's showing glitz and glamour in it. So people wanna have that in it. And more time you go out, the guy who's popping is the rapper, the footballer. When you go parties and that, if you're just the guy in the corner, you're watching like, okay, see bare girls round that table. Who's he? Okay, you know, baller, rapper. So that makes people go, you have your own lane in it.
But you gotta realize in the world we live in today, there's a lot of opportunity and things that you can do. You know, a drummer could make $1 billion.
You know what I'm saying? Steady. No one even knows. Yeah. So you think there needs to be a bit more different types of role models that like the youth are seeing and that?
Definitely, because the whole rapper and all these things is a bit common.
Yeah.
And it leaches into other
lawyers. You know what it is as well. I just caught it's true. Like they don't really present or advertise the lawyers or people who go through uni, get this job degree and exercising their degree. They don't broadcast that. So
but then again, there's the argument: do we go and follow them though?
True.
Because I reckon there must be a guy, you know what I'm saying, that's doing his thing. And we rather follow the rapper and see what he's saying, you know what I'm saying?
But for the generation we live in today, I feel like a lot of people are going into the more creative route of things, not like the mainstream jobs that your parents might tell you to do most of the time.
Come on, dead the script.
So that's in my situation right now, I think it's going to be very difficult for me in terms of
speaking of that though, what's your parents and that saying about the YouTube thing? Like, are they hearing it?
I could say in terms of my mum, she understands.
Okay.
She knows that my mum is a person where she knows I'm not a bad kid. I'm not going to go into trouble. She knows what I'm doing.
Yeah.
In terms of my dad, he's a bit of an old head. He's got a bit of values that were
the
back
books
in the
and
day.
the degree.
So
the degree's diamond.
Systematic living conditions.
That's probably actually the reason why I'm still in uni right now.
Yeah, just for him, innit?
Yeah, it's just I just want to get that away and push.
He's saying that 100k subscribers ain't paying.
He doesn't even understand
this bill. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they don't understand.
He saying what? As if you got 100k,
he doesn't understand.
Like in real money. It gets like that, bro. Especially when they're obviously born in another country and that. So they don't really know.
I feel like that's what they see success as, maybe.
Yeah.
Finishing uni, getting a degree, that's their measure of success, you know what I'm saying?
But they don't realise there's a lot of opportunity in
you know what I'm saying? I was saying today to someone, happiness is actually the measure of success. If you're not happy with what you're doing, then are you really being successful?
It's true.
Because money definitely isn't a measure of success. You see people all this money, and they're sad, bro. They're hurting.
You got to tell yourself that money is sort of like the bonus effect of everything you do.
It's just a perk, innit?
one thing that I think you will sort of find joy in is your passion, basically. And that passion is the one thing that, you know, without money, without fame and all of this, you would want to still do, even though there was money never involved. That's your passion. And then if you follow that passion, everything else comes to you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how
it's like a magnet.
Works.
The passion is the magnet. It brings everything
literally
to you.
That's how it is.
No, that makes sense,
That's
man.
like,
Literally your passion, you will find you'll be happy in your passion.
100%.
Not even about the money. You really even think twice about the money when you're in your passion. That's how it works.
Yeah, in this generation, I think like it's been more easy to break the chain in terms of doing things you want to do. Maybe back like 20 years ago, our older cousins, whatever, blah blah blah. It was harder for them to break that chain, but yeah, it seemed like a lot of people are doing it nowadays. You know,
yeah, it's changing. It's getting a bit.
I'm happy
better.
for that. It's easier as well. I love it.
Yeah, I want to give the same sort of
energy to people,
to my kids. That's what I want to do.
Give them the choice. You know what I'm saying? The choice. They could want to do the uni stuff and go be. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Or they could do the creative. Just choice. Choice of
do what you love, innit?
I feel like I would push my kid. I'll push him into school, obviously, just to get understanding and knowledge about everything. But at the same time, if he has a passion that he's really, you know, into and he wants to do, that's when I'll be like,
come with a strong case. You know what I'm saying?
Not, you know, just stick it down and stay in school. So I'd help him.
Dictator thing, innit?
Yeah, because lack of choice could cause resentment, man.
School, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
You know more. I'm gonna lick you with some fire rounds, innit?
Yeah.
Anyone pitching in that? Let's get it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's get hot in here, which it really is.
So it is, innit? So we got Dylan, you, and MBbants. Who's the funniest?
Oh man, it's relative, bro. It's relative. Everyone's got, you know, some people like me more than Michael. Some people like Michael more than me. Some people like
humor is so relative. It's so relative. It's crazy.
It's different. Like I go to people, my man telling me, you know, you're better than MBbants. I'm like, bro, we're all just making funny at the same time.
It's funny. It's different to my funniest.
Yeah. If you had to pick one, would you pick yourself? You know what I'm saying? G shit.
No, Michael's genuinely, he's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he is funny
hilarious.
still.
Is he like that type of guy that got the quick comments there and that stuff like that?
His whole character's like him. He's very funny.
You saying he's funny on a non off camera thing?
Yeah, his personality is a funny personality. Still.
Yeah.
He's still a serious guy. Don't get twisted.
Yeah. No funny man thing.
He's got a funny personality.
So we saying you're gonna say MB?
MB is the funniest. His video creativity is very it's out the roof. It's out the roof still.
Say no more.
Dylan's very funny as well. In terms of certain skits, I would die from Dylan. It's funny.
Hey, favorite rapper right now?
You know who I'm messing with nowadays? I can give you two actually.
Yeah.
Nux.
Ardy. Oh.
Nah, Nux and
yeah. Come on, you know Bull Man.
And DC actually. DC.
You know Bull Man.
Yeah. That's what I'm messing with right now. Because they're paranoia. Amazing.
Yeah. It's the underground team.
Amazing.
I don't even know if you're down there.
Nah, I'm over.
Those are more a bit like chilled, relaxed songs, just vibes. Yeah. I'm messing with
musical
right now.
jazz beating out. Who you saying right now?
Me, right now. Who I've been listening to right now? Oh. I don't even know. I just listen to the same music all the time of recent. I can't even lie. Someone just dropped an album recently.
Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak album. Oh, that was hard.
Yeah.
Kodak's album was hard. You mess with Kodak?
I haven't even heard this.
I listened to it. It was alright.
It was alright. It was a young thing. It was a young thing. My music is very expensive. I listen to a lot of different stuff, but we'll see the same things all the time.
Give me top three.
Top three artists, right?
No. Top three most good-looking females in the UK.
In the UK?
Yeah.
No particular order.
No particular order. Usual.
Miss Banks.
Steady.
I said Lodge, a couple months back, but nah. Nah. Who else?
That's for the baby and said nah.
Hey, Miss Banks, defo. What's the lane girls? Oh, Paige Cake. She's got a lane. Yeah, she's got a lane. She's got a lane, fam. She got something about her, I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Yeah. Put the man on the spot.
Yeah, you can get two for now, man. Go on, Bernz.
Come on, Bernz.
I'm trying to remember.
Wait,
names.
why are you not answering?
I am. You man ain't swinging it to me though.
I'm trying to remember names.
I just know Miss Banks.
Yeah.
Proper ally bench. She Niger.
My one still.
Niger, yeah.
It's my one still. Bro, I was waiting. I was waiting in my head there.
God,
I was saving that one for myself.
Oh
I was
my God, my jammer.
Man, they gonna say that one.
My jammer. Gee, I can't actually probably the lengths of them all, fam.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think of names and it's hard for me still. It's bugging me out.
But we see them all on Insta and that, but I'm like, no, I can't think, fam. But yeah, buyers.
Nah, you might get the little pass for that one there still.
You could say Amelia. What about you're probably saying Amelia, like chicken shop date woman.
I'm thinking who's that? Nah, she's cool, man. She's cool, but nah, you know.
No, your cup of tea, Rambo.
Nah, my tea's a bit more. You know what I'm saying?
We're strong,
Yeah, a bit more dark. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. What other questions are there?
What's the girl saying though?
What girls?
The girl you said-
I was gonna say Maya, bro.
Just one?
I was gonna say Maya, Miss Banks.
I'm trying to step away from it.
ZZ Mills. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my days, he's the most.
He might don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Let me swap ZZ Mills out for Paige.
You know what I'm saying? Paige can't get that man.
Let me put ZZ instead of
You know what I'm saying?
Paige. Oh my God, ZZ beautiful. She's beautiful.
Zizzy Mills, in terms of her age, is
How old is she?
she's beautiful.
I don't even know. It don't matter. She's a big woman, innit?
She's a
But
big woman, but for her
You
age,
know what I'm
she's
saying?
very beautiful still.
yeah.
Very beautiful.
24 or something.
Nah.
Way older than that.
We got.
What, are we talking 30s?
Close.
Yeah. Bro, most of the man in the scene are 30 right now, man.
Yeah, my jam was like 26 at least, 27.
Yeah, probably closer to 27.
Yeah, I can't lie. It's easy. Yeah.
Who's the best personality out right now? Like any?
Ooh, best person right now. I'll probably say Chunks, man. No,
yeah.
Chunks or Harry Pinero. Harry Pinero is it for me. Harry Pinero, he is just hard. The sauce, man. He's just saucy, just cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
his
nah,
thing's
HP
different.
is
His thing's
different.
different. He does it with ease. Like it's
Specs
crazy.
as well. Specs is funny.
Oh yeah, Spec. Oh, I've got to say Loons as well, man.
Nah, Loons is funny.
Loons
still.
is crazily funny. So
Nella Rose.
Is he not hearing it?
no, I don't endeavour into her stuff, so I don't really
She's
know.
doing a couple things with like foot asylum and that now. So
I
I'm
don't
seeing
really
her
watch,
more
I don't have
innit.
an
I don't
opinion.
watch her like
I don't have an opinion.
YouTube and that.
I'm sure she's doing great though, because all these girls like to watch her and talk about her, so I'm sure she's doing great.
She's created a sort of impact for females.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
100.
Definitely been an advocate for them.
Yeah.
And her fan base is strong.
Strong, you know what I'm saying?
Been strong as well.
You know what I'm
Ride
saying?
out.
The female fan base is probably much stronger than the male fan base,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
ride out, bro. Them
definitely.
barbs.
Yeah, they
them
ride out.
Nicki fans are crazy. They are
It's
crazy.
amazing. You gotta get the females, man. Got them as subs, bro. They're strong for you, bro.
Hey, fam. What's your favorite clothing brand right now?
Like hunting or just
Anything.
I like that daily paper thing you was posting. I like the concept of that.
Daily paper,
I like that
30 still.
concept. I'm gonna go strong and say Nike. I love Nike so much.
Yeah.
Not really Adidas fan.
With the Nike
the Nike thing.
Yeah.
It's always been that for me still.
What brand we saying?
Fuck with the trap store.
I know
like
you
their
got some
coats.
underground capsule collection. I don't know if you man heard of them. Them man are hard.
Ace Wear is clothing brand. I know my friend. Right, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
good
shout out
content
them.
there. Yeah, Ace
Shout
Wear.
out
Yeah.
Known Grafter.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the brand?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, shout out
Okay,
them, man.
no grafter. Yeah, shout your shit out, man.
Yeah.
Ninja no grafter, man.
He missed the
Grind it.
plug-in, innit? He missed the plug-in. Hey, but soon you'll be sitting up in your own thing and that.
Yeah.
Have you started any like proper like works into that yet?
Yeah, I'm in the process of, I'm just waiting for my suppliers and all this to give me samples and all that stuff.
Because
so
you
that's what I'm waiting for.
reminded me, I forgot about that. Because
Yeah.
what was it a logo or something?
It was, I don't even want to bring out the name.
No, I don't know. I'm saying you sent me something time ago. What was it?
I think it was the t-shirt, bro.
Yeah,
T-shirt,
you
yeah.
showed me in that. Or you was asking if I could make a logo.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
the one thing I needed at the
Yeah.
time. as well.
Have you got a logo on that pattern or is it the same?
Nah, it's just the wording.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
just do my own designs and all that
So
stuff.
we said that's coming soon.
It's coming soon again.
Coming soon. What else is coming soon?
That's the main thing I want to bring out now, and then what comes
So you
after.
gonna start rapping?
We just see. I'm not gonna rap
You know, we're trying to do the rapping thing.
but I
No,
can spit though.
You can spit.
People get famous and then start doing rap, bro.
Bro, I know it's another lane, isn't it? It's another lane, bro.
That's not me though. That's not me. I can't.
Nah, it's just funny, bro. People toxicating up the scene, though, man. Flipping
That's what
hell.
I'm saying. The rapper lifestyle
Yeah,
is most
man.
appealing.
They get famous and they start doing rap. They're violated.
It's
These
so
rappers
appealing.
must be pissed, you know.
It's mad commentary, bro.
You see how quick you can blow right now, man.
It's true. People, that RD brother, fam.
He's hard, though.
If you see the way of her body, yeah.
I don't know what. That's you see the weight of her body. Yo, violate.
Nah, violated.
He's
So,
hard though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the 6 p.m. in Brighton. something like that. That was hard.
Something like that, yeah.
That was hard, innit? I can't lie. Little H.
Little H in that. Hey, no. Flipping on. What time did it say that?
That's 2 hours, bro.
Yep. You actually say 2 hours.
That's an hour.
Oh, come. You got any more fire questions?
No. You know, we're talking about the editing. How is editing? You know, because editing makes a video. You know, in my opinion. So how is that? How did that all go? And how did you be able to like get these angles?
Editing. Okay, in terms of editing, I sort of got that when us three guys were editing our YouTube videos that we were doing before. So I had that idea of editing because we actually sat there and learned for like a good hour how to edit.
Is editing hard?
It's not hard, but it gets easier over time if you keep doing it.
Okay, so you keep doing it.
You know what to do now, basically. So,
do you have a specific type of software?
Yeah, I use an app called CuteCut on my phone.
CuteCut.
I edit on
You
my
do the phone thing?
Yeah, I edit on my phone and all that stuff. It's literally the same thing as how you'd edit on a computer and stuff. But yeah, that's what I use right now. And yeah, over time, editing for me has been a bit more easier because I know how to edit properly now.
And the fact that you man can just do it on your phone just makes it much more easy. You don't need the gadgets, flipping camera like that. It's just quick thing, you know what I'm saying?
With our phones, we do the angles with our phones.
Everything stays on the phone, man.
Yeah.
That must make it so much easier and so much more accessible to do these videos as well.
It's quicker.
So even when you're going out to video, like you could be going to your boy's yard, you got everything with you already. You know what I'm saying? You got the phone, you got yourself, and you just boom. Nah, that's lit.
Fun.
That is lit, man.
But in terms of angles, over time I was developing better ways to,
capture the scene, capture the moment. Yeah.
So that was just a progression.
Yeah, because when I watched some of your skits and seen the angles, I'm thinking, how do you know how to do that? It's literally like movies, you know what I'm saying? Where it makes you feel like you're there.
Man, I'm fighting and that. And it's
how
funny
do they know? Yeah.
Well, that's just
You're the one that was funny as well. The one you done with Jesse, the barbershop one.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny. That one was funny still.
Shout out Jesse.
Jesse's funny still. You know, funny. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for coming. Hope you see you soon in this thing that we got going here. Where can we find you?
The people on YouTube, Instagram, StraightBernz.
StraightBernz, everything StraightBernz.
Nah, that train one was funny still. I was just deep for that train one was funny, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, man.
Tried to come back after, and the thing is, I know them ones. You know, you see them. You try.
Well. When I went back to the train station, the actual people said, I saw your video on that. Don't do that again.
Nah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's love, man.
Yeah.
Big love.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for coming down. You know the vibes. Come on. You know the vibes. Like, subscribe. Tyree on the brand.
Tyree on. I'm on a talking.